know what I mean? Yes, I. So, yeah, that for that, you know. You see me, I say? So, make we move into this.
Mama Africa. Beautiful place. Chakadimos. Ishabel. Mama Africa.
Me I tell ya. Mindset.
Ishabel.
Them things are no coincidence, you know. We not plan the program for run like this, you know. It does happen that it's running like this, you know what I mean? Sounds of Ishabel featuring Shaka Demus. Track take a beautiful place, Africa she talk about it.
Wonderful place.
Fascinate my mind. I long to see your sunrise and your sunset greet my eyes. Beautiful land, rhythm of the earth. Your drum beat echo when your offspring scattering round the world. Beautiful Africa, beautiful Africa, beautiful Africa, beautiful guys.
Ready. Let go that music. Amlak playing your life.
DJ Ijahstars, wheel, pull up, start it over, play it again, wheel. Yeah man, a big tune, wheel, River Master, wheel, Ijahstars.
Wonderful place.
Fascinate my mind. I long to see your sunrise and your sunset greet my eyes. Beautiful land, rhythm of the earth. Your drum beat echo when your offspring scattering round the world. Beautiful Africa, beautiful Africa, beautiful Africa, beautiful guys. Oh, beautiful Africa,
Majestic, magnetic, your beauty surplus. Far away, mama, I long for your touch. Them pressure your heart, but oh, mama, hush. Through the struggle, the puzzle, you overcome so much. I'm coming. We take a long dip in your great river Nile. Smile, mama land, smile, mama land, smile. Walk barefoot and eat the fruit from the soil. Chakadimos and Ishabel.
beautiful place. I often visualize
From afar, you know.
walking your ancestral shores. Oh, dream, please reconcile. Oh, beautiful
Africa,
beautiful
Africa,
beautiful
Africa. Only the gods and the goddess can tell the story. Talented people of diversity, brains deep in a gold and ivory. No more propaganda can steal we glory. Can't fool we no more with man belly bikini. No shock, no famine, found with TV. Kings and queens with a royalty. Let's open the gate and solve the mystery. Africa the future, you are the dancer. Hang up on your culture. Mama Africa, Mama Africa,
Beautiful place. Oh, beautiful.
Mama Africa, Mama Africa.
Oh, well, you see the vision that I see. Arise and claim your destiny.
Some living on the promise and a look for greener pasture. When your garden only want a little cup of water, forget to worry, you know you about to puppet master. Come on, African, cool on, move apart for the ones in the Caribbean beach.
Empress Charmaine, large up yourself, you know. Anners and manners. Yeah, man, Black Star International Media. More love, more strength, see? management and staff. Yeah, man, sounds of Shaka Demus featuring Ishabel. Track title Beautiful Place. Let us get another text. I said, pull up that song there, pull up that song there. Alright, we'll play it one more time.
Mama Africa.
I don't know, we're going to link up with Ishabel, Zin.
Ishabel.
Oh yeah,
Wonderful place.
fascinate my mind. I long to
Lion face, large up yourself, you know.
have your sunset.
More love and strength, my brother.
Sing it to them.
Beautiful land, rhythm of the earth.
Oh.
Your drum beat echo when your offspring scattering round the world. Beautiful, 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 beautiful guys. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Majestic, magnetic, you beauty surplus. Far away, mama, I long for your touch. Them pressure your heart, but oh, mama, hush. Through the struggle, the puzzle, you overcome so much. I'm coming. We take a long dip in
You know, now the gate open up in a Ghana, you know, so we have to reach down.
a land smile. Walk barefoot and lick the fruit from the soil. Shaka Demus and Ishabel.
Beautiful place. I often visualize
From afar, you know.
walking your ancestral shores. Oh, dream, please reconcile. Oh, beautiful, beautiful,
Beautiful voice of
beautiful.
Ishabel. Track title Beautiful Place.
Only the gods and the goddess can tell.
And you know, so without no further delay, we are going to introduce Ishabel to the Mindset Program. Blessed love.
Greetings and love, my brother.
Yes, my sister.
Thank you for having me. And everyone listening in, thank you for tuning in. It's a pleasure, you know.
Yeah, man, it's a great honor for you have the hype on the program.
Honor, of course.
So
Yeah.
that's it, I know. Yeah, man, give thanks for taking the time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, we have to share and reason, you know. So it's good when you can find the time to do that.
A true, a serious thing, really serious thing. We have a beautiful song here on the deck playing right now. You know what I mean? Yourself and a legendary artist out of Jamaica, I would say. You know what I mean? Shaka Demus. You know.
Yes.
How
Yes.
how the collab come about? You know what I mean?
Okay. I've been working around Shaka like 4 years now. 4 years basically. 3 years. About 3 years plus, you know. And I used to go there and he would say to me, this engineer, that's Finger Stewart's son, introduced me to him. Because I went there to do harmonies because, you know, to keep the pot bubbling, I do harmonies.
Yes.
And he invited me to come by and do harmonies on one of his track and a song. And they really like what I do, so they called me the next time to do an ad-lib on another song. Then they asked me to write a song and to do a combi, but that song was not really my kind of vibe. And him say, you know, you have a vibe, you have a nice vibration, and start singing. He called me one day and asked me if I can join him on the road to sing harmonies. And I said to him, no, so he's not really a backup singer, but just because I can do it, can't kill the extra food, you know?
True.
So I said, yeah, man. I'm say the only reason I did because I say, please, you know, because we're running a joke. I said, yeah, man, let's come true. And I've been working. And one day, during that time when we were working and we were going to get up, he gave me a rhythm and asked me to write a song. I'm saying I'm doing his album, right? So I started the song Beautiful Place. And him say, write the tune, you know. And then I was at the embassy with them. That was in December 2016. Not 2016, 2017. And he was like, you done the song yet? So I'm so done the tune, man. And I call a virgin because I'm not a DJ, right? And, you know, it's an interactive song. And I call him. I say, I want you to help me sort out. His name is Wildlife. You might know him as Nazamba right now. And me and him completed the song. And we gave it to Shaka, and Shaka was very pleased with it, you know. Very, very pleased. So I have to
Rastafari.
give thanks for that.
Have the Virgin ever asked you for like, you know, come on tour as a backup or as you know, as a opening, you know, for them?
I toured with them. Then I was explaining to you that eventually called me and asked me to come and sing on the road with them. And
Rastafari.
I said, yeah, man. I said, please, you understand me. That's where that came from. And then he asked me to finish the song. So I've been working with them over the course, you know,
True.
part time on the
Alright.
back end.
Yes, I. Yes, I. Um,
Yeah.
I see the I perform twice. Zane,
Yes.
and both performance was very energetic but different. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And the reason why I said different is I don't know if it was a bands if it was a different bands this year. I think it was a different bands this year when I saw. But I saw you perform at the Stepping Ganja Festival in 2018.
Oh, when that band, it's two different band, you know.
Yes.
So when you said different, I wanted to explain different to me, so I know how best to answer you.
Well, I know the band that they did perform with. It was Sim
I symbol.
I
Yeah.
Symbol band. You know what I mean? That was 2018. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they, as I said, that performance was very fiery and energetic. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So with this performance that I saw you this year, no, it was different in the sense where the eye was more interacting with the crowd than before the performance that I saw before. You know what I mean? I don't
Okay.
know if, as I say, the bands are if it's this the stage, because I was on a bigger stage this year than the one before.
And yes, this year I just decided this year performance was totally different. Where it's growth. You know, you have to grow.
True.
I always try to improve whatever I do, but I also leave everything to the Most High to take care of how I handle myself on stage and start put more of that into exactly what I'm doing. You know, let me explain. You see, on that particular day, I had some series of I don't even know how to put it. A series of we call it mishaps. Going forward, if you notice, I didn't have any backup singers this year. It was just me, the
Yeah.
microphone, and the band. It was a situation where I just had to pick songs, pick rhythms because of a lot of things that happened during the day. So I just went, we said, Ja, you just take me through this. Because the morning heading to Negril, I was robbed. Couldn't reach none of my crew.
What you say? Seriously?
Yeah. Yeah, a guy stole my phone and everybody that I'm supposed to be in touch with. I couldn't get in touch with them. I got in the grill, it was raining. And when I got there with the band didn't know, like, the new song, my songs that I sent her, they didn't really know the song. So I had to say, okay, which rhythm you know? And they were like, okay. I said, say Far East. I said, play that rhythm. And I just fit the songs on the rhythm. And the backup singers couldn't come. And I just made a show out of, you understand me? Something that was almost chaotic for the entire days. So I just
Rasta.
wing it and just leave it in the hand of the Most High. But I just know that I just had to go through with the crowd and make the people feel exactly where I was. Because it was like fire on the stage at night.
John. Yeah, because I remember seeing you before you perform still. I saw you sitting
Yeah.
by yourself, you know what I mean, in the tent, you know, to the side of the stage. And boy, I said, boy, I don't want to go trouble that daughter right now, because the way she look, boy, it look like, say, boy, I got a lightning and thunder got a flash right now.
Yeah, you read right. Yeah, read right, my brother. Yeah, read right. Because
Rastafari.
it was just, I was in a heights I was in a height to just focus on exactly where I'm going and just say, you know what, just leave everything. Let's go up there and leave it all on the stage, you know? And try to touch the people, especially on the topics, because you might know that I did totally different songs this year from the year before.
Definitely.
Because if you notice the songs I sing like Red Eye. That song is not released because Stepping Eye is one of the only organic ganja festivals.
True.
You understand me?
True.
And everybody is running down the new thing and not looking to keep and preserve the original thing, like original seeds, which is what Red Eye deal about. So it was an opportunity to really let people kind of understand my mindset in the way that I'm not one for the aura, you know. I've never been one for the aura. I look for the substance in things and the sense that it makes before I jump on the bandwagon. If I jump on you understand, before I jump on. No one, I can't mean on a bandwagon thing. Before I join in anything, I research properly. You follow? And Stepping Eye, if you notice that the Red Eye, they should know, because when you look at the entire industry, these persons are getting the license, and the average man, the little small island man, are still in prisons.
Yes.
So I pick songs that is relevant to what the struggle is, especially for the small ganja farmers out there, you know.
Yeah,
so
man.
we just work it this time and just make it happen as it should, and get the message to the people that these songs, I have them, you know, and they're out. But because I'm not the kind of artist, I just make music. So some of my work may go missing to the ears of some of it. You know, some listeners might hear this, some might hear that. Because I just decided, I just put out music. A lot of persons are surprised to see the amount of songs I have out. Because I just go off the vibe and just let music out. You know, that kind of vibe. So like songs like Green Rights. People are like, you have that song? I say, yeah, man, go online, you find it, you know. So it just get the songs in the public space that need to be heard.
All right, here what I want to ask you, because if I play Green Light now, it'll go take the attention from what I want to ask you.
All right.
The song Beautiful Place, seeing?
Yes.
Done by the Iron Shaka Demos. Now,
yes.
It's speaking about Africa, and we see recently the Ghanaian president was out there in Jamaica, discussing with the Jamaican government.
The wholeness,
Yes, and now we have a visa-free zone in Ghana that Jamaicans can travel to Ghana without a visa.
A visa-free zone?
Yeah, you can because before you did need visa to go to Ghana.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Yeah, and now from effective from the 1st of July this year, you don't need a visa if you're a Jamaican to go to Ghana.
Okay.
My question is, what the I view upon all of that, based on this song. I don't know if they been to Africa before, but based on this song, what's the I view on the whole, that decision that's been made?
Well, it's a step in the right direction, something that should have been made and done a while back, but what people have to find themselves and understand themselves, and really come back home, the Sankofa, do everything that is necessary for the reconnection with the motherland.
True.
Firstly, right? You said something about a zone. I didn't read the article. Is it the entire area, or is just parts of Ghana that is open to?
The entire Ghana is open. Yeah.
Okay, because
Ghana.
You said a zone. When you say a zone, it gives an idea of a particular space. You understand? So what I'm saying is, it's a great thing. In terms of beautiful place, I've never been to Africa. So if you listen to the song, you will exactly see it's a longing. It is like an ode, in a way that you're dying. You're not dying, living to
reach,
touch the motherland. And safe to be able to make that trip. And when I make that trip, it will be in preparation to transition right to that space. You understand me? I've never been there, but I write in hope to get there. I write in hope and express what is inside of my heart and how I felt about Africa for many years when you have all these people talk. If you listen to the lyrics of the song, you'll see how into what's there, how much I talk about the Nile, there were some lyrics I had about Thomas Imaldi, all these people, these great persons who have contributed to the space, the Africans that have really uplifted Africa in a way, Madam Al-Kibelan in a way that so many of us just long to go back home because, it's like you're separated from your mother, separated from the umbilical cord that keep it together. So it's that longing, Hope you understand that.
Yeah, man, overs, fully overs. All right, talk to me about where you grew up yourself, where Ishabel grew up.
When me grow, I grew in a place called, I born and grew in East Kingston. I used to live firstly on a road named Arbor Road. From that space, I used to watch this. Damn, you can just imagine you see the plane landing every morning and see the ships just passing on the sea, that kind of vibe.
Yeah, man.
I grew up in an inner city community. While watching that beauty, I experienced all different kind of things around me that every inner city community, most of us go through. You understand? So, and then I grew up for most of my life in East. My parents lived down the bottom of the road, so we moved from one space. So most of my family is from East Kingston, East Kingston.
And what was the experience for the I grew up in where? Harborview?
No, man, I grew right on Norman Avenue, Rockingham Road, right there, sir. Right there, sir, I grew up. You know what I'm talking about? You come from East Kingston? You sound like a...
Yeah,
from
man,
East,
Jamaica
right?
come
You sound like an East, man.
Augustone.
You sound like a Augustone. So, all right. So you see where Warwick Hill there? We live down the bottom. Where Windward Road Police Station? I grew up right in that area. Windward Road area.
Okay.
Went to school in the area. Went to Alpha, that kind of thing.
Alpha Girls School. Z&M School.
Yeah.
A good school, Yeah,
all
man.
girls Catholic school.
yeah, for real.
Yeah.
All right. So all right. They come out of Catholic school. What really pull the eye now and to Rastafari? Why did I start panelism?
I grew up. Yeah, I went to Catholic school. My parents are Christians, but I always have this longing. I just never feel at home in church. At like 15 years old, I would say, Michael Smith poem, I can't believe it. I was very into social commentary. And maybe it's because I grew up in a space where I see so many ills done to people and watch where people hurt their own people. So it kind of leave me in a space where I always have this longing to be just free to express that consciousness. You understand? So my parents are Christians. It's when later in my years, always have natural hair, always. And then about 15 years now, I start moving towards Rastafari to lose my job and, them kind of vibes. Till I just right where I'm supposed to be right now. You understand?
Rastafari. Doing what you love doing.
Doing what I'm supposed to be doing what the Father placed me on earth to do, is to reach and teach through songs, music, touch as many young people as I can with whatever I come to do, is to do my part in the balance, you understand? Make sure I contribute what I come to do, be a beacon more than anything else,
For real. I say you go Alpha Girls School and I know Alpha Boys is totally different from Alpha Girls. You know what I mean? I went to school in that vicinity as well.
Which school you went to?
Vineyard Town.
I know it's your interview. Okay. Okay.
Clancarty, yeah man.
Clan Clat, beside also Dread.
Yeah, man.
In the right space.
Yeah, man, right in that space there. Right in that space there. But the music, because as I say, I know Alpha Boy, produce a lot of musicians. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Going to Alpha Girls, did that have anything to do with the music? You're coming in, no? So how did the music started out for the eye?
Music started out in church. My father is a singer, and I grew up right in a vicinity where down the road you have Mystic Revelation, RASTAFARI. Right there, so you have Super D sound I play, and you have Miss Birdie Church I play across the road. So I go right up in that, like we got called potpourri, that mix music, different vibes.
Yes.
So I go right there. But I always sing it in church. I just always be singing always come first. Right? As I tell you, when I was in church, one at a time I get up saying this Michael Smith poem, but me can't believe it, and the pastor draw me one side. You follow where I come from? Pastor draw me one side and scold me and say, what you do? Yeah, this is not appropriate for the church at this time. Wow. And you cannot do these things in the church. And that kind of vibration.
Yes.
So the music come from writing that. And you have a man used to be in a Mystic Revelation, Rastafari named Fuzzy. When I used to like my mother and father, we can't stay outside. Even though we go up in a ghetto, our parents, we have to be inside. But Mr. Fuzzy down the road, that was the keyboardist in Mystic Revelation. We used to play with them sometime. He used to call me and say, come sing, man. You follow where I come from. That is my that man was the first person to put me on a stage in terms of public.
Yeah.
My grandmother, you should know I can sing. Father, he should around me right now, guide me. The ancestors never leave. So she's the first person, where she carried me into. She was into all these things, and she carried me to one of our meetings and said, "This is my granddaughter. She can't sing, put me on stage, that kind of vibes." So I go right this so the music. But in terms of Alpha, the contrast, we have to go right this so. In terms of Alpha Boys School teaches music. But Alpha, in my time, never had an active music program. Music was like an afterthought, So it was just out of a natural love for it. They didn't really emphasize on you taking up music. Because, everyone we growing in Jamaica, so everybody a musician, time wasters and worthless people. That's true. Alpha never emphasized on that. There's not one of the schools where do that.
All right. It lead me to play this song, yeah. So in Course of Living.
Cost of Living.
Cost of Living, yes.
Yeah.
Sounds of Ishabel. She's our special guest on the program today.
Peace begins.
And what else a reason about our journey,
We believe peace.
Track title Cost of Living. you know, so I want to drop another song. I want to drop another song.
Mighty, mighty,
And it's due because of time, see?
mighty you, almighty I. Mighty, mighty,
Track title Ancestors song.
oh lion and lioness. Get up and know you are the mightiest. I'm telling all the lions and lioness. Stand up and know you are the greatest. Oh, children of the sun. Here since time begun. Now you're living in illusion. Binding spells, confusion. Trick you out them right. Convince you that you're wrong. Because you not know yourself. You not know yourself. You're the strongest forces in the world. I'm telling all the lions and lioness. Get up and know you are the mightiest. I'm telling all the lions and lioness. Wake up and know you are the greatest. I say lion and lioness. Get up and know you are the mightiest. I'm telling all the lions
Yeah, man, I tell you.
lioness.
Never call it.
Every,
Never call it that.
everything I record, man. Don't worry, man. Everything I record.
No, man, the phone girl, come in.
Yeah, man. The program I record, me just make you know say the program I record.
Okay, me understand, man. I know you. Oh, God, we should answer the phone a while ago. Bless up anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
They link up with Shaka Dima, Zane.
Yes.
Would I say that that link up give the eye what do I call it now, a springboard in the music, because you know for your empress, for your sister, you know what I mean, it's much different, you know what I mean, an artist coming into the business, you know what I mean.
As I say, I'm grateful for the connection, you know. I'm grateful for the connection, and it's one more step in the direction of getting the message out there. So, of course, to a large way, it put me in an audience that I never would have think I would be able to take my message to. And if you notice, the kind of song I sing with Shaka is a conscious song, because that's his mindset outside of what people might see. And he's always very conscious about what is going on around him. But before Shaka, I've been on the road as Ishabel. I've been in Europe and those places before, you know, as myself, as an artist.
Yeah.
And this, yes, I have been. I've been on tour with OBF crew, Switzerland, Italy, France, Germany. That was in 2017. And I've been to the US, couple other places. So this is just an added springboard, you know, and it's good to have people that, because working with Shaka Demus and the Bright Star group, Bright Star family, do I have my own label and stuff. In a lot of ways, they have shown me a lot of, they've encouraged me a lot, you know, and open doors up. They never take me to walk through them doors still, but we welcome them as best as possible.
So before that, getting your music out there, because you know, as an upcoming artist, I know a lot of upcoming artists always want to get their music airplay and stuff like that. You know, forget the recognition. You know, what that journey was like for the eye, you know what I mean, for, you know, trying to get people to hear and, you know, even respect what you're doing.
The thing is, in terms of like between 2016 or 2015, 14, when I just re-entered the space to say I'm going to sing again, you understand? I made up my mind that I was just going to record and get songs out. So I work with a whole heap of producers in Europe. Addis Records, Conscious Sounds, OBF Crew, OBF Sounds, in a lot of Caucasian producers or people who love reggae music. You follow me where I come from? So I have a lot of records out. So, and they were getting presence in places overseas, but I didn't really push much on the local scene because I just wanted to just way to just get the music to the people. If you want to find it, you can find it there. You can find it here. So I never really concentrate on trying to find a producer to produce me. You follow me? I come from. It was not like that. I take my own money. I am a musician. I go in studio because my album that I'm working on right now, 90% or 85% of it is my entire production. You follow? And most of it is live music. I just quietly build it. But then I have an EP I'm going to drop very soon named Hear Me Now, with songs from Ijahstars records, because they have put out songs that you have like Green Rights, Locks Grow, those songs. So I'm going to drop that EP soon with conscious songs on them too. So you're going to hear some other things very soon too.
Rastafari. All right, make we play Green Rights just because of time, you know?
Yeah.
Whoa, marijuana must be free, just like any other tree. Ay, green rights, green rights. Give we all with green rights. Green rights. It is a natural herb from Jaja. Green rights, green rights. Give we all with green.
And I know all them want if you have greenhouse and I want to give you green rights.
Whoa,
And them have greenhouse, you know.
marijuana must just like
Oh, go on.
ay, green rights, green rights. Give we all with green rights. Green rights,
I know soldier, them have greenhouse, but them don't want to give you green rights.
green rights.
I want you to address them, you know.
Green rights, green rights. Stop the marijuana propaganda. Tell them, give it a green, so we can make more housing scheme on the scene. Give it a green, more money and job for European. See what I mean? Give it a green. Get our youths want live them dream, live clean. Give it a green. Now bother destroy the cannabis field. Them Mr. Some man in front them well lined up. Run games was the line for the marijuana truck in a big country. Them free it up in a poor nation. Them squeezing us with the laws and rules and policies and unfair drug treaties. Them want full them belly, push it to the side and left we hungry. Green rights, green rights. Give we all with green rights.
Man, I tell you, reality, you know, cause, you know, all of the big players, them have...
Right, that's how it go, you know. Only the big man as usual get to...
and the small places...
Mr. Sam and him friend will line up, run against, bust the line for the marijuana truck. In a big country, them free it up in a poor nation, them squeezing us. Because drugs laws still apply to Caribbean. And yet, everywhere else in the big countries can have their coffee shops. But we still on the strain and our sons are still in prison. So we have to cry for our green rights. And it's not a right we should be begging. But which we could have penned that line over in the song. Because our sovereign right is our sovereign right. And it's something we must claim. Here's all I'm coming from.
Yeah, man, for real. Yeah, man, we have a
Something we must
right.
claim. We don't beg. We don't apologize. We don't beg forgive. We don't beg you to apologize. You're not supposed to be begging anyone for anything as a people. No beg anything because we're supposed to know what our sovereign rights are.
So let's say I know. Apart from the urban things,
Yeah.
now, you know, the music, we say, you know, the sisters, we say a lot more sisters are more vocal and also visual as well. And the eye is one of them sister there. Zine. But what do I think about what really are going now, the whole change, you know, in the music with the sisters?
You mean the positive change in terms of more sisters emerging?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Well, it's a glorious thing, you know, because the mothers have to wake up and start teaching again. You understand me?
True.
Well, so if the women, remember I said the womb is the passageway. So when the women are awake, mountains move. You understand? So the more sleeping women getting up and moving mountains. So I want more sisters to join and do and help the work to go through.
Imperative.
Yes.
Very
It's
imperative.
a great thing, you know? Great thing. It's just a positive message of a balance out the other side, you know?
Yes, I. So, all right. What the I view upon like some of the sisters them now, where you see in dancehall now, you know, what the I view, because you know dancehall have a more X-rated look where you know it's all about image and these things, and you find out that some of the sisters them, you know, have a derogatory look, you know, about them. What do I view upon that side of the thing?
In my view, let me tell you something. You see, life is about balance. You have positive energy, you have negative energy, right? Not everybody's going to follow the positive way. And it's not my job to judge no one. I just make my light shine. You follow me I come from? In a life, you see
Rastafari.
them walk the right way. But sometimes you can't beat people by force. Them have to find Rastafari and the Most High and consciousness in their own way. You understand? We have a way of ostracizing our people and not remembering that they're a part of us. Yes, you can correct them, but we have to do it with the consciousness that they don't know what we know. So they have to express themselves how they think they can express themselves until they can awake to who they really are. And no matter how you put it, not everybody is going to follow your way. So you just teach who wants to listen by what you do. So it's just a balance. One side positive, one side negative, and that is how Earth set up.
Selassie, I know. Yeah, man. May I tell you, positive and negative work, you know what I mean? Them don't work without each other. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Hey, me give thanks to having the hype on the program. You know what the next move for the eye? When we can see the eye this side of the world.
Right now, I'm just planning. I want done the album first. You understand? The album almost done. I don't know where me I linger. I don't know. I just, you just feel something in my belly button. Say, boy, just wait a little longer. That kind of vibes. So when the EP come out, I was supposed to be there in May, but that pushed back. I replanning and rescheduling things to get forward, you know. So after the album, I want people to come, not hear scattered song, just hear what is in my thoughts, and you understand everything that is Aisha in one package, you know.
Yeah, yes.
One package. So I think people that more respond to that more than me just come and sing. Some songs are released in France, and some songs are released in Italy, and some songs are released this. So you understand, it's just not complete them way there.
True. We're kind of out of time, you know, but there's one question that dep on my mind still. I'm want to ask the eye. I see the eye around Earl China Smith a lot. Talk to me about that experience there, because them virgin there's some great
listen, man, it's a beautiful experience, because I grew up. Just as I tell you, I used to grow up around the man, them the Poco Church. I beat them drum. You understand? China Street is probably one of the only space in Kingston that offer that live experience. You can go there and hear a drummer beat every day, right now the heartbeat and guitar playing, natural sounds. You follow, and the music is pure, so it draw you right there, and you get your chance to exercise and express, and reason with some elders that have been there. You can't pay for that. Me can't pay for that, so me just go there, go soak it up every time. Soak up the energies where them bring off, and sometimes your ideas and for them ideas might not too coincide, but it's a pure space. You follow where I come from? It's a pure music space, and something like that we must treasure and talk more about, because we need more spaces like that, so the youth then can grow again like what it used to be.
True.
Awaken the cultural heritage, yes, in the communities.
Yeah, man. So the thing live,
and beat the drums again every day, and wake up the spirit of our ancestors in ourselves,
So let's see, I know. Yeah, man, what the people can find you and words of encouragement to the world at large.
My website, okay, I took it down, but it'll be back up at the 1st of July, Ishabel.com. You can find me on Instagram, Ishabel Music, on Facebook, Ishabel Music, YouTube, Ishabel TV. On our website this time, I'm going to be having a blog because I think we need to reason and talk sometime.
True.
Doing different things. It's more than just singing songs. It's about doing and sharing as brethren and sisters of like minds, and bringing in the people that are not of the choir too,
Yes, I. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right, words of encouragement to the world at large before we move. Kind of out of time still.
Yes, give thanks, man. What's that? Go ahead. There was an overhead plane.
Yeah,
so
I was saying words of encouragement. What type of encouragement you'd like to say to the listeners?
That for know themselves first and foremost before you can do anything else in this world. Marcus Garvey don't tell me, so without confidence, we're twice defeated in the race of life. Just remember, before you can open any door, you have to open it in your mind and your heart and your spirit first. So embrace who you are, step forth in your truth, and put Jah first, always. And respect Mama Earth and her creations.
Rastafari. Yes, I. Yeah, man. Do give thanks, my sister. Great honor
Give
for you have
thanks,
the hype
man.
on the program. Selassie, I know.
Yes, Rastafari live forever and ever. And give thanks to everyone who tune in and listen. And brother, thank you for having me, It's good to reason.
Yes, I. Great honor, and we look forward for doing it on the video sometime soon.
Yes.
Yes,
Of course. All
yes,
right.
I. So take care of yourself
love.
and continue
Take care, my
to
brother.
do the positive music. Zin?
All right. Give thanks. Love, my brother.
Peace and love. Rastafari.
Yes.